my phenomenal Cancers. This is Brandy with Waite 3 Tarot, and I'm doing a general energy check-in for the month of September. Alright, and of course, anytime you're finding this is probably when you were meant to see it. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. It is all helping our channel to be seen and growing, so we appreciate each and every one of you. You will hear me say he, she, they, them, king, queen. It is an energy I'm picking up on, masculine or feminine, not necessarily the gender involved in a situation. If this doesn't resonate, leave it on the table. Cross-watchers are always welcome, and energies may be reversed. Okay, we've got out here Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. Stand in your power. Be passionate about your vision. Bring about positive change. It sounds like you've got some activities going on this month, Cancer. Swapping of how your dynamics are working, especially mental, going from negative into positive or something. And Violet Flame. Invoke the cosmic Invoke the cosmic diamond violet flame. Transmute all that is not love. There you go. Yeah, bringing things into that gorgeous light, the whiteness, the glow, the bliss that is love in all of its forms. Okay, let's get some tarot. What does Cancer need to hear for the month of September? Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. We've got Nine of Swords. Okay, and I'm fairly certain this Five of Pentacles came out next, but I'm not positive. I will just read it as an overall anyway. 10 of Pentacles, okay. King of Wands. Oh, look at there, 10 of Cups as well. 2 of Pentacles. Death. And 5 of Cups. Okay. So, of course, we've got stress, anxiety, insomnia, being stuck in your head, feeling abandoned with this 5 of Pentacles. This may be a family situation because the 10 of Pentacles speaks of roots, legacies, ancestry, family, combination of efforts into making your pentacles grow and blossom, solid investments. King of Wands, of course, he's the fiery, hot, passionate king. Brings forth a lot of energy, very alluring, charismatic. He's a leader. People tend to follow him because of his vision and the way he expresses it. 2 of Pentacles, balancing out of a situation, trying to figure out, okay, I've got these pentacles up in the air. Am I going to continue them up in the air? Can I continue them up in the air? It's a lot. The rocky waters behind here, right? The ships are going up and down in that rocky sea. Usually in this card, if there's not balance found, one of those pentacles is going to drop. It can be speaking of any type of aspects in life, family, work, money, career, kids, romance. All of those are different pentacles that we juggle every day. 10 of Cups, of course, is that happily ever after card. The white picket fence, if that's what you so desire. Whatever your bliss is, however you see that happiness for you is this 10 of Cups. Okay, death is, of course, death and rebirth. Setting away old cycles that are no longer serving you. Casting them aside and actually leaving them in the past. Allowing them to die. And it brings forth that opportunity to grab a hold of this optimism that was spoke of in these first cards. Allowing that the white, like the white horse here, right? The knight may be all in black, but the horse is all in white. It's that joy, that positivity, that abundant energy that is included with all of that white light, right? Of course, anytime there is a death, no matter what the circumstances are, when you have an investment or you've had hopes and dreams and aspirations in a certain circumstance, you're going to have a mourning period. There are going to be losses. It's going to be like, okay, I put all this time, this effort, this energy into this situation, and it's just gone now. It's all spilled. It's all just wasted, right? So there is a mourning cycle there as you're contemplating, as you're deciding and going within. And you are allowed to mourn. If you don't mourn, it tends to rear its ugly head up in some other form later on. It's like accepting and moving through those stages of grief, you know. First, you know, we have the denial and all of that, and anger, and all of that is, you know, all of your feelings are perfectly valid. It is a loss. It is something that you went through, and it deserves to be acknowledged. Okay, so whatever this stressful situation was that left you feeling like you were in the cold, we're going to find out a little bit more about this, because it looks like you're leaving it behind. Tell me about this Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, please. Thank you. King of Swords, yeah. You're going to grab onto that. King of Swords is the one he just don't play. He's very fair, very logical. He is, you know, truth, justice. He can come off very detached because he deals in facts. It's like, okay, if it's not the facts, I will use this sword on you. I will cut you out of this situation. You better be upfront and honest with the King of Swords, or they're gonna be very gruff with you, right? And I feel like you're getting into this King of Swords mode. Again, gender is not specified by the cards. It's just masculine and feminine energy, which we all have within us. This is standing up for yourself and saying enough is enough. Seven of Swords, yeah. You're cutting out those lies, the deceptions, the sneaky energy, whoever's tiptoeing. This can also be like a disappearing type energy. If somebody was trying to be stealthy, please forgive the flies. They have been awful this year, driving me batty. Battier than I normally stay. But this deceptive energy with the Seven of Swords, it's not always a deceptive energy for me. It's honestly usually a spying energy. Somebody leaving. She's purposely leaving these two swords. She's not burning this bridge. She wants to be able to have an excuse to come back and peek in and say, okay, what's going on now? Right? But she is being stealthy. Strategic. This is a card of strategy. This may be how you're deciding you want to approach getting out of this situation or cutting it loose. Okay, and tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, please. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. She's very kind, giving. She's very set up. She's not afraid of hard work. She's gathered her pentacles together. She's got her kingdom doing exceptionally well. It's, you know, she's nurturing. She's usually got decent business sense, practical, comforting, homebody-ish, you know, very sensible. People, you know, are drawn to this stability, right? This queen can choose who she decides to share those pentacles with, okay? And she's not going to just share them with anyone. Again, this could be talking about investing together in family situations, legacies, roots. That Ten of Pentacles is some very strong energy. It's the comfort zone, right? Getting things set up in a way that is going to be prosperous for several. A firm foundation, there we go. Establishing traditions, possible inheritance, legacies, but definitely family oriented on this card, especially this combination. Tell me about this King of Wands, please. King of Wands. Ooh. I had a lot to say about that King of Wands. All right, we've got this Seven of Pentacles. Okay, if this is an outside person that you're dealing with, you're going to be deciding, do I want to continue investing in this situation with this particular person? Okay, not this family. Like I said, this may be a different family member. This may be a focus in on like kids or establishing type of structure to prepare things for the future, okay? This King of Wands is a separate energy that you're dealing with that's in the outskirts of this Ten of Pentacles focus, okay? I don't know if it's romantic or what, but it is what it is, right? You'll have to put it as it resonates in your world. Could be a father type figure, a cousin, anything with a King of Wands. It's Nine of Wands, yeah. It's a wounded warrior energy, tired of the fight, tired of the battles. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's like, I will fight again if I absolutely have to, but I'm weary, I'm tired. Enough is enough, right? The Fool, there you go, zeroing out that energy, new adventures, new beginnings, starting again. The Fool is powerful energy. It is, you know, it's innocence. It's It's being originality. It's a very creative energy. Idealism, being spontaneous, going on a new adventure, swapping things out, leaving all this past negative, heavy behind and enjoying life again. And that brings in Seven of Cups. Lots of choices involved. Okay, you may be taking a chance on a King of Wands. Someone that comes in as a leader, very alluring. They're usually good looking. It's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag usually. But I mean, not necessarily. By the time I get done in my readings, I usually have every sign out on the board. So that's why I don't dive into them a whole lot. But because this is the type of reading it is, I wanted to mention that. This can also be, dreaming about, okay, which options do I want to take? What are my dreams? Because this can be a card of illusion and fantasy. So following your dreams once again. It's definitely making a choice. Okay, tell me about this Two of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles. Thank you. The Lovers. Oh, yeah, that King of Wands may be somebody that's coming in. As far as romantic partner, if you are already in a romantic situation, this could be speaking of you guys making choices to better their situation. Okay? It's been rough patch and you guys need to communicate. Go out on a date night, right? Remember why you fell in love to begin with. Respark, rekindle this love. The Lovers, in this deck, it happens to have the Sword of Truth in between. So that's a clear communication for me. You need to, sit down and say, hey, where are our goals? What are we going after now? This has happened in life, and that has happened in life. Are we still on the same page? Are we still working towards the same goals as we were before? Or are we going to change directions? Because there's nothing wrong with changing directions either. Tell me about this Ten of Cups, please. Ten of Cups. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, equal give and take, equal reciprocity. This can also speak of, depending on who you are in this card, this is not an equal give and take card for me, especially in this deck. If you notice, this is like a Queen of Pentacles energy, right? You've got your Queen of Pentacles sitting right here. She is giving Pentacles, which it doesn't necessarily have to be money, right? It can be any type of abundance that's going on. Time, energy, effort, ideas, physical help, okay? But she's investing in this one person. She's like, okay, I'm doing exceptionally well. I've got my pentacles stacked up. I've balanced out my scales. So I'm going to help you out. But notice, she's picking who she wants to help, right? This other person over here is begging. They are not getting anything. They're like, I'm starving. I just want a breadcrumb. I just want a little bitty bite. All right? So depending on who you are in this dynamic is how I tend to view this card. But with this combination with the Six of Cups, it's making sure that this is not what's going on. That you are getting equal give and take. That people are putting in equal efforts. There's always going to be some off balance as life goes on and things happen where someone steps up further for a while. But at some point, they need to be able to step back again so they don't become overburdened. And someone else can step up and say, okay, now that I've caught up and I've got things squared away, let me do this. Because this is my strength. Okay? It's balancing it back out, making it back equal. That is definitely what this is talking about. Okay? Whatever the situation is that you are dealing with, whether it's at work, at home, this is also a card of get-togethers, family reunions, that sort of thing. So, again, family dynamics. Let's see this Death card, please. I mean, that Lover's card also speaks of union, so that could be something to deal with work as well. The Star speaks of healing. Okay, this first one that comes out. That's what I was talking about, the morning cycle. It may be a King of Wands you're debating on cutting out of your life. Either way, this is the wishing card. It's very healing, intuitive. This star is a beautiful energy. You know, I was wishing upon a star, kind of going back to the Seven of Cups. What do you desire now? What is it that you're wanting now? Because life has changed. As life goes on, we change our goals. We change our values. Oh, yeah, this is definitely healing. This is Cancer, you need to take a break. You need to take a time out. Start doing your prayers. Go walk in nature. Whatever it is that you do to balance yourself back out and to recharge your soul and your heart and your mind. Get yourself back to a more balanced, full strength. You know, your battery's going dead. That is what this card is all about. And if you let that battery go too long on depletion, you're going to start having physical problems. Okay? So make sure you're doing your healing work. Whatever your religious beliefs are, the prayer, the meditation, yoga, whatever it is that you do, go take care of you so that you can be at full strength and be able to give what you need to give without totally putting yourself off balance in every form. Queen of Cups, the mothering card of the Mother of Tarot, right? Very caring, very loving, compassionate, intuition. Once again, following gut instinct is going to come in handy in September, I do believe. She speaks of healing energies. This may be somebody that you go to for sound advice if this is not the energy that you're in currently, Cancer. And the Hierophant. Okay, he speaks of legal issues. Also religious beliefs, following societal norms. You know, the Hierophant is kind of strict, orderly. He's not flexible at all in his belief system. Speaks of social groups, conventionality, conformity. I think I said that. Can be an education card, teacher, mentor. But it's knowledge and beliefs mostly. But in a romance situation, it would be speaking of going into a committed relationship or the next level in a relationship. You know what you're dealing with and what you're not. Okay, tell me about this Five of Cups. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. You're going to mourn, and then that new beginning is going to come in with that firm foundation, that reliable energy. Like I said, and this can definitely go to all the aspects of life. Work, home, family. I'm getting a lot of family energy here. You may work with family, you may not. But there's definitely been some struggles going on in your life, and you're going to need to take a break. However you do that is up to you, right? We all do our own thing as far as how we relax. You know, the hot bath, the reading a book, walking in nature is some of my stuff. But that, however it is for you. Okay, let's see what we've got in oracles, and I'm still kind of pulling these intuitively because they don't shuffle very well. There is something better. Okay. If you are signing some type of new contract with that Hierophant, make sure you're reading the details, right? For some type of, time to quit. There you go. Whatever this is, it's time to let it go. Whether that is actually work or something that is just not work as in your job or work as in, you know, your family type situation or whatever this situation is that's stressing you out, it's time to let it go. Update your resume. Yeah, this definitely could be you're looking at other opportunities in your work. What else do we have here? Let's see. Wait 3 months. Okay. Oh. Countdown. Yeah. Yeah, it's going on, I do believe. Something's going to go on in about 3 months. Let's see, September, October, November, December, or so, right before Christmas. You may have something interesting go on that you're not expecting. Move on to the next chapter. I agree. It's time for some happiness, some good times. Leaving all this exhaustion, tiredness behind. The unbalance. Somebody has been sucking you dry, Cancer, and it's time to remember that unless you are at full strength, it's really difficult to help somebody the way you'd like to. Alright? I'm going to leave it right here. This is your September update. Thank you again for staying to the end. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Until next time, be healthy, be happy. Ta-ta.